In DesignerLogic, a staff member can be either an admin user or a non-admin user. In this video, we'll show you how that affects the time billing module. Now, to see who is an admin or not user, go over to the user's staff page. And here you can see the column called admin. If it says yes, that means they're an admin user. If it says no, that means that they are not. Now, you can adjust these settings on this edit link right here for each staff member that you want to. You can uncheck it or check it. As well, when you make a new user or a new staff member, you can also check or uncheck the admin at that time. Now, if you change that, you have to have that person log out and log back in for that to take effect. Now, let's see how it looks on time billing or time tracking. We go over to the time tracking module. Now, this page opens up to whoever is logged in, and in this case, it's an admin user, which is me. And if we click on the filters, you can see it's Kevin. Now, if you're an admin user, you can see the staff as a filter. So you can actually view all staff members by just changing the staff to view all. And here you can see all the staff members here, all their time shows up. Now, if you're not an admin user, which we'll look at in a second, you can't see anybody else's time. So we'll go back and filter this too. And also another thing with admin users is you can see the staff sales code link right here. And if you click on that, you can see everybody's default time rates. Now, everybody can have their own billing rates for, say, design fees. People might charge different rates. We have another video that shows how that works, but you can see everybody's link right here. A non-admin user cannot see that. As well, if you look at any of the printouts, like, say, this time report by client, you have the ability to filter that by staff right here. So you can filter that by any staff member, so you can see anybody's time in that report. And lastly, when you click log time, you'll by default show up as the person logging time, but you can see that you can actually choose anybody else's time, so you can log in different staff members' time. This is helpful if sometimes one person logs in everybody's time at the end of the day or something. They can do that if they are an admin user. Now, if you're not an admin user, you cannot do this. And we'll show you in a second what that looks like. And one thing I forgot is also the time billing module. If you're not an admin user, you cannot access the time billing, so you can't see the actual billing if you're not an admin user. So now if we go back to time tracking here, and we want to see what this looks like if you're not an admin user, we're going to log out. Okay, we're going to log in as this user who is not an admin user. So we'll hit login. And let's go over to the time tracking module. And here you can see that only this person's time is viewable. And if we go to the filter section, you can see the staff filter is not even there. So this person cannot view other people's time charges. As well, if you go into by client, you can see these reports do not have the staff members. You drop down list so they can't view anybody else's time charges either. Now, if they click the time billing, they'll get this message right here that they don't have privileges to view that page. And also over here, you can see that those staff sales codes is not viewable by you if you're not an admin user. And also when you log in time, that staff drop-down list is not available, so only the person who's logged in can log in their own time, and that's it. So if they're not an admin user, they're not able to see quite a few things. And as well, if they're not an admin user, you can hide these columns for the cost and bill rates, which we'll show you in another video.